Sleep is divided into two categories, non-REM and REM sleep. This video will cover the 3 stages of non-REM sleep. However, before we get into that, what is the difference between non-REM and REM sleep? Hi, if you're new here, my name's Leanna Weinberg and I'm a therapist in training at Redbird Therapy. This is part 1 of my 7-part series on sleep. So the general difference between non-REM and REM sleep is that non-REM is linked to slower brainwave activity, whereas REM sleep is linked to more active brain activity. You can see the difference here in this photo. Another difference is that our eyes rapidly move in REM, hence what it stands for, rapid eye movement, whereas our eyes move very slowly during non-REM sleep. With that said, let's get into the nitty-gritty science details of non-REM sleep. Stage 1 accounts for about 5% of total sleep time. It's characterized by alpha and theta brain waves, which look like this. These waves basically show us that our body is falling asleep. Behaviorally, stage 1 involves slow rolling eye movements and brief bodily movements. One interesting thing about stage 1 is that the arousal threshold for waking is selective. In other words, speaking someone's name softly can awaken them, whereas speaking a similar sounding word at the same intensity might not. Next, let's talk about stage 2. Stage 2 takes up about 50% of total sleep time. It's characterized by brain waves that contain K complexes and sleep spindles. They look like this. They're thought to support memory consolidation and filter sensory information. However, their true functions are currently unknown. The third and final stage is stage 3, also known as slow wave sleep. This is due to delta waves, which you can see here. Notice how much bigger and slower they are than the brain waves in stage 1 and 2. Stage 3 is really the time for the body to repair itself and strengthen memories. Interestingly, the amount of time someone spends in stage 3 decreases as the night goes on. I'll end by saying that it's important to remember that while I presented the stages of sleep from stage 1 to 3, progression through these stages is not always linear. While everyone starts in stage 1, we may, for example, move rapidly through stage 2 to stage 3, or we may backtrack to earlier stages before moving on to REM sleep. That's all for today. Join us for video number 2 tomorrow, where we'll be talking about REM sleep.